Hey fam, what's poppin'? It's your boy Consoleman, and we're back with some SKIBIDI Toilet madness. Can you believe it? The latest episode of the epic SKIBIDI Toilet series just dropped, and it's been a whopping 12 days since we last caught up with the crew. If you thought they were slowing down, think again, because this episode, number 66, is a wild roller coaster of action and surprises. First things first, this episode is an absolute beast in terms of runtime, and it's like a non-stop thrill ride. Seriously, my brain was racing just trying to keep up with everything going down. But don't worry, your boy's got your back. I've done my homework, and I've uncovered all the juicy secrets and Easter eggs hidden in this episode. Trust me, this analysis is gonna be one for the books, cause there's a ton crammed into this one, and I've done some serious detective work to get the scoop. So today I'm gonna spill the beans on what all those TV men were saying in this episode. And you'll find out the lowdown on the phrase Titan TV Man 3.0 inches at the end. It's some next level stuff. We're gonna get into why Plungerman isn't the most popular guy in town, who sent that mysterious tablet message, and what was written in it. Plus, we're diving deep into the Titans and how many fake G-men are lurking in the shadows. I'll also shed some light on those Easter eggs and decode why the TV men write numbers backward. And those numbers on our cameraman's tablet, we'll figure those out too. So buckle up, my friends. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of this episode, let me give a shout out to Dafook for stepping up his game. Seriously, the post-processing in this one is off the charts. You can spot it, especially in the episode description, where Dafook's giving props to HoovyTube for those extra particles. Collaborations like these are elevating the quality of the episodes, and I'm here for it. Now let's get into it. The episode description teases the final TV showdown where all the big players, SKIBIDI Toilets and agents, are gonna collide once more. But let's take it step by step, starting with that high-octane opening scene. Explosions, fire, and battles in the peak phase, it's lit. But hold up, where's all this action going down? No need to be a genius, just check out the landscape. Those huge toilets everywhere? Yup, that's their secret weapon depot. They're stockpiling toilet weapons and gear to make or arm their fighters. The agents had control of this place before, but the toilets wanted it back. And the main attack's going deep into their turf. Oh, and peep that flying cameraman vehicle for the first time. It didn't last long though. Our cameraman's laser game is on point, but what happens next is crazy. Dafook teleports behind a fence within seconds, thanks to his signature green glow. But here's the kicker. Our cameraman gets a message on his tablet right after. Look at Dafook's face and the cryptic inscription, but let's cut to the chase and focus on the real deal in this pic. First up, G-Man, fake, 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 and you can spot it by those puny lasers he's packing. And if you thought it was a one-time thing, nah, there's a whole squad of these bogus G-Men running amok. That's wild, right? Now peep the Titans, no glowing core, except our dude, the cameraman Titan, who's still got a flicker of energy left. And Speaker, look closely. He's missing those long rear columns. Dude's been working on his cardio, and we've seen him dip in the 65th episode, proving he can dash out of there. I ain't saying this pic's entirely fake, my fam, just part of it. At least we know G-Man's a fraud. As for the Titans, that's a whole nother story, and we'll break it down in a separate video, but only if we hit 10 likes. So smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You don't want to miss the full scoop on this, but for now, let's keep it rolling. Once our cameraman witnessed the chaos, it was game on. These dudes went full savage mode, going toe-to-toe with the SKIBIDI Toilets. It got real personal, and one of our camera peeps even jumped on a toilet. You could almost feel bad for the poor commode. Turns out our cameraman's got some mad boxing skills and served up a series of headshots to the enemy. But then here comes Dafook to save the day, passing off his knife. Why Dafook, you ask? Well, he's been hooking up the agents with gear before, and seconds ago, there was nobody near them. You gotta think he knows he's in the show and pops up in the cameraman's view to lend a hand. Now we're on to the SKIBIDI camouflage, with Speaker Woman and Black Speaker Man in cahoots. Teamwork, baby. Next up, the SKIBIDI helicopter gets a dart to the face, and you know it's Camera Woman making her grand entrance. Then TV Woman steps into the mix, but she's got her unique blue gun lines, and she's a one-woman show. Remember that epic shot from the 49th episode? Yeah, she's still rocking that power. She takes out 2 toilets and does her thing, bouncing back into her TV bod. Now remember how we've been hyped about Dafook gathering all the female characters in one scene? Boom, it's here. And there's a neat Easter egg. It's the OG Speaker Man who first lifted us in the series. Dafook flips the script, and now we're the ones lifting him. Payback, baby! But wait, there's more! Plungerman enters the scene and it's an epic showdown. He's got the speed to crash into a massive Skibidi Strider. First, he takes out its guns, then its legs, and finally puts it out of its misery. The grand finale? He lands like a boss, giving off major Iron Man vibes. In fact, Plungerman's like the prototype of Tony Stark's alter ego. Speaker Woman and Camera Woman give props to Plungerman, but TV Woman's got that poker face going on. She's either worried about him because he's always diving headfirst into trouble like a true Tony Stark prototype, or maybe she's just not impressed, because TV men take battles super seriously. First things first, peep that symbolic handshake between Black Speaker Man and Plunger Man. It's low-key telling us that Black Speaker Man respects Plungerman. And you know that's a big deal, because Black Speaker Man is usually the lone wolf who doesn't help out regular agents. But it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Right after we see all the heroes in one place, the Skibidi Toilets launch a massive attack. And that's when TV Man lays it down to Plungerman, saying, "Get out, idiot." Why? Because Plungerman's a wild card, always ready to throw down, and TV Man knows he'd take on the riskiest fights, even if it means facing some next-level Skibidi Toilets. He's like the Iron Man prototype in this show. So here's the scoop. Everyone, except Plungerman and Black Speakerman, starts booking it for the exit. The ladies teleport, and the rest make a run for the container. Plungerman's probably ready to hold his ground, but TV Man ain't having it, especially after he already told Plungerman to bail. And guess what? He teleports Black Speakerman with him, even though Black Speakerman was ready to throw down and had no rush. Now our cameraman, the one giving us this wild perspective, sprints for the container, but the big cameraman doesn't make it. He gets taken out by a Skibidi Toilet hybrid. Big TV Man, who's close to the container and later teleports it, tries to hypnotize the Skibidi Toilet hybrid at first. But when he throws on protective glasses, he hits it with ugly ass bitch. Savage, right? And here's the kicker. After that epic roast, he teleports the container with all the agents straight to the TV Men base, which is some mysterious and cool spot. It's like teleportation magic. Now, first things first, we spot the ladies who've also teleported here and look kinda clueless. But peep how Camera Woman, Black Speakerman, and Speaker Woman are inspecting the place, while TV Woman is chilling with a smile. She's seen all this before, and that's why we haven't seen or heard anything about Titan TV Man getting fixed up at the TV Men base since the 47th episode. It's all on the hush-hush, because they didn't want the Skibidi Toilets catching wind of it. Oh, and check out when TV Man scientist rolls up on us, talking about you surveyed's confidential. Dude's screen is glowing, which means even if our cameraman was a snitch and showed some frames to the Skibidi Toilets, they won't see anything anymore because of that hypnosis trick. They had no clue about Titan TV Man 3.0, like I said before. Also, peep his screen with the TV drawing and the number 067. That could be the TV Man scientist number, or maybe an Easter egg from Dafook, hinting at Titan TV Man 3.0 showing up in episode 67. Don't sleep on those details. Subscribe for the hottest predictions. By the way, the number's reversed because the whole TV Men gang talks backward. And Dafook's a genius down to those tiny deets. Now on to the grand finale, the first look at Titan TV Man, and he ends it with a killer line, "It's mine." You know he's hinting at revenge and that he's gonna free the Titans from their Skibidi Toilet captors, my peeps. And now, the big mystery. What the heck was on that tablet before the main pic dropped? I stayed up all night trying to decode those scribbles, and it's so messy I couldn't crack it. But the first line looks like "Help Titans," right? If you got theories, drop them in the comments. Now, about the Skibidi message. It was probably meant to boost Skibidi army morale, making them think the Titans got wiped out. But Dafook intercepted the signal and teleported closer to warn the agents about the bad news. And remember those numbers on the tablet? It's our cameraman's sequence number, but if you add them up, it's 66, the episode number. And here are a couple of bonus deets. There's a quick reference at the 10-second mark, a nod to Speakerman riding a toilet like a little car, which we last saw in the 25th episode. Also, for a hot sec, you can spot Dafook's face on that TV. As for the Titans and the whole TV Men's base deal, we'll dig deeper in part 2 of this video when we hit 10 likes. That's a wrap, fam! Catch you in the next video, and remember to hit that subscribe and like button. Your support keeps the Skibidi content flowing. Stay lit, and peace out!